everybody, it's JJ Abrams' favorite nerd, and today we are looking at the Star Wars Black Series Collector Mystery Box exclusive from Target. Now, you know I don't usually do unboxings and such, but since this is a mystery, and I think I pretty much know what's inside it, but since it's supposed to be a mystery, let's have that experience together, I feel like. So we'll take this off. I got pretty much everything today. There's one thing that I think I might want that I didn't get, but I'm not even sure if I want it quite yet. All right, open it up. Snowtrooper comic. So, there's that. Oh, nice! I thought it was going to be like a baseball cap. I like this type of hat. I don't know what symbol. Is that the Sith symbol? Alright, one of them. It's a nice material too. Like, it feels like a nice hat. First order pin. And the first order elite snowtrooper. And then just a little placement box. So, let's get the snowtrooper out and take a look at him. Accessory wise, he comes with his kind of signature first order blaster. It's a white piece of plastic. We have some black paint applied and some silver paint applied, and it's done pretty clean. And he'll hold it just fine, and then he'll, I guess, hold something he doesn't come with just fine there. We also get a backpack, and it is covered in soft goods as well, which is interesting. You get the side pieces, and this little piece pokes out there, and then a side piece there, and that'll plug right into his back through a hole in the cape. Speaking of the cape, you get that as well. It is a little strange. Like, these ropes come out, they come underneath his arms, and then they tie together in the back. But like, you're gonna have to tie it up tighter because it just doesn't do the trick like this. There's a tendency to want to fall off unless you have the hood on, but the hood sits, well, I mean, that's not terrible, but it kind of throws off the look. So my advice is probably to tie it together. It is 2-ply, which is nice. Like, you have the black inner lining and then the white outer lining, which does give it some nice weight. And it's a nice size cape, but the implementation of it is not the best. So even though we've looked at this mold before, we might as well go ahead and look at it again. Head is on a ball peg attached to a disc hinge, but because of the helmet, you'd get very little, if any, up. Actually, I don't think any at all, but you do get some down, and then the swivel. Silver paint, black paint, black paint, black paint on the back, all applied very clean and sharp. We have a single ball peg from the upper torso down to the abdomen, and then that's it. That'll give you the swivel, a little bit down, a little bit back, side to side, not so much. Paint here, like on the chest and on all the like kind of buttons and gizmos and gadgets and stuff, such is all pretty well done. Paint on the shoulder pads look clean. The shoulder pads are supposed to tuck underneath of the chest armor, and they do on a ball hinge that gets you just shy of 90 degrees. No proper bicep swivel, but you get it at a single hinge elbow that gets you a little shy of 90 degrees, so that sucks. And then we have black paint here, wrist swivel, and then hinge up down on this hand. Hinge in out on the holding hand with nothing to hold. All right, let's continue. We have the soft piece of plastic that goes around his hips with the black paint added on. It looks good enough. Then we have T-jointed ball joints for hips, but because of the robe, the soft plastic robes, yeah, they should have done this in soft goods as well. But because of the soft plastic robe, it's a fairly limited out to the side and backwards, but you do get good forward motion. Pants are all sculpted nicely, and you get the thigh swivel and a double jointed knee. There it is. A little ugly, but you get it. Black paint on the boots. Ankle tilt, slightly up. Good down. And a rocker where it pegs into the foot. And then there he is from the back. And as you can see, you know, kind of throughout the video, like the only thing that really holds the cape even remotely close to position is the backpack. And without the backpack on, you are out of luck. SOL, as they say. So there he is with a previous release, and as you can see, they're pretty similar. I will say the Elite Trooper is a much more vibrant shade of white, kind of all around, but the molds and everything seem to be fairly identical. Obviously with the exception of the cape and stuff, but everything else seems to be just pretty much a re-release. And there he is there in the back of my first order diorama. And, you know, doesn't really stand out, but, you know, I'm not sure how much you need another one of those guys either. Final thoughts wise, I'll go ahead and talk about the negatives first, and I think you already know what it's going to be, but the very first and foremost, most glaring negative of all is the cape and the way that the cape attaches. It's obnoxious. It's not fun. It's not user-friendly. You're constantly having to fix it. It's just not well done, nor thought out. Also, limited ankle articulation, limited elbow articulation, and nothing new added to the mold. You would think for a mystery box where you're paying $40 that you would get a new mold, you know? So it's a little bit of a bummer that it seems to be identical. Positives wise though, the sculpt is good and the soft goods are well made and well chosen in terms of fabrics, and you can never have enough troopers. So do I recommend it? Dude, honestly man, I think it comes down to whether or not you want the hat, and I'm kind of happy with the hat. So I think if you were okay with the hat and a trooper, then sure. If you don't care about the hat, which I didn't either until I opened it up to be fair, but I could wear that hat. I can get away with that. But if you're not interested in the hat, it's a hard recommend for me. I wouldn't recommend it necessarily. But you can never have enough troopers. It's only twice the price, and if you like the hat or read a comic book, you know, maybe at a dentist office or something, I don't know. It's not the wisest purchase in the world. It's not the worst either, though. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.